Guys, welcome back. Well, hello everyone anyway. My name's Leah, this is my beautiful wife Emma, and we are watching Hi Ren. Now this isn't my first time, we're going to react to it. This isn't your first time hearing it, but it's going to kind of be your first time really listening to it.
Yeah, so I've heard the song more in the background when you've been playing with it, and I haven't really listened to it. I've not really kind of like took it in and listened to the actual song.
Okay, so
it'll be interesting.
So I have had an update from some of our lovely subscribers and renegades, and they said that Sick Boy was actually recorded before Hi Ren, but Hi Ren was released before Sick Boy. So it's very interesting. This is again still part of this journey that he's relaying. So I won't go into too much detail, but I'm happy to stop where you want us to stop. But we'll just get into it because it's a 9-minute song.
Okay.
Doesn't feel like 9 minutes though. None of them ever do because you're really that engrossed. But I'll try and stop it at places. If I have to scroll back, I will.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's go. Can you hear it?
Yep.
Okay. Just to note, obviously that pig mask is like a theme throughout. I'm not sure what it means, but it is a theme throughout. I would love to know what the reasoning behind it is.
Yeah, so if anyone knows, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'd love to know if he's ever said what it's for, or if it's just a signature thing for shock value.
Surely it means something if it's kind of like throughout his video.
I don't know what it's meant to
signify. Behind something.
I mean, maybe because it's his anger with the NHS and he sees them all as money.
Pigs.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Quite possibly.
It could be very symbolic, or it could just mean nothing. It could, but the thing that I know is with Ren is that it doesn't just mean nothing. Nothing means nothing in this. So
okay.
We'll start again.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill.
Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect at always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy.
Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help.
You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that, I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song.
Right, I will stop it there for a minute. So, how are you finding it now that you're kind of listening to it a second time, like more involved in it?
So what I take from it is that there's like two characters, and one of them is Ren, and the other one's the voices inside his head. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it, like, I mean, we're getting a bit of the story there. I think there's a lot of, even though he's in a bare room, I think there's a lot of trickery of light. Like, I feel like that kind of dark and light is a theme throughout this, by the way. But I think. So when I first watched this and I reacted to this, I found it so humorous, and people were like, "Are you mad? Why do you find it funny?" I think it's funny. Not the content, just the way it's done. Like, I took it for what it was, and the fact that it's this, like the way that although it's like the inside your head. I found it funny the way that it was portraying that person, because there is a bit of humour in that dark side.
Yeah, I would say there's a slight bit of humour, and is he trying to kind of like bring that forward like in this video? But I don't know. I think yes and no. I'm not sure.
Because I genuinely, I still find it funny. And I think it's because I've never heard anybody say twat in a song. And that to me is funny, because it's like it brings it back to here.
He's quite humorous as well. Yeah. He's quite humorous in the way he does things and how he's kind of
just in the way that
across things.
Yeah, and I think like it was, for me, it was almost like dark humour. Like the content is really dark in terms of that internal battle and the fact that he's going through so much. And I get why people were kind of triggered by the fact that I found that funny. They were like, "Why are you laughing? This is really serious." I was like, "It's not. It's serious, but that you can see humour in the way that he's doing it." I'm not laughing at the content. I was laughing at the way that it was brought forward, and the fact that you've got this person that you can see two characters quite clearly in what he's doing. I found that funny, and in the way that I laugh at funerals, like that sort of thing. I laugh at things I shouldn't.
I guess that's just the way you deal with things. Like, you laugh at kind of like awkward situations and kind of when you really shouldn't. But
like now.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't think it's funny. I wouldn't like laugh at the video.
It's so strange.
I find it more relatable than you.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like trying to take it in and listen to what he's saying.
The words.
And the words. But
I get that there's this mental battle. I have that. I mean, everybody has an internal battle. Everybody has that. I'm not good enough, imposter syndrome. Like, we all do it. And well, unless you're complete somebody who hasn't got that mentality and just sees the end goal and can strive for that achievement. But that's really discipline, isn't it? And I think everybody, even then, like you either have no room for self-doubt and you go and get gold Olympic medals, or self-doubt will creep in regardless. And I think that's where this is. But I get that this isn't just about self-doubt.
No.
I get that this is an internal battle, both with the pain that he's having
and a mental kind of battle as well.
Yeah, and the fact that he's been gaslit, and I know that now, and I didn't know the whole story behind it.
Well, you didn't when you first watched the video. You didn't really know much of a story.
I didn't know anything about him. No. It was the first thing I'd seen. And to me, it was like, oh, this is so clever. Yeah. All I could think was, what a brilliant way to portray two sides of your brain. I thought the whole thing was incredible, and the fact that I found some humour in it, which a lot of us Brits do. Yeah, I feel like that's a really British thing. The other thing I thought when I first watched him, I thought he was from our way. I thought he had an East Midlands accent. He's from Wales.
Is he?
Yeah, okay. I had no idea he was from Wales. Just the way that he speaks. Maybe it's North Wales because they've got almost like a Manchester accent, maybe. Yeah. But I was just like, I genuinely didn't hear Welsh. I heard East Midlands, but maybe and it's because it almost sounds a bit Sheffieldy as well. Like
a little bit.
What are they called, that band?
Arctic Monkeys?
Yes.
Yeah.
It has that kind of like voice, like the accent. So I think maybe that's where it was. Yeah. But genuinely, like for those, this is the second time, not the second time I've watched it, but the second time I've reacted with you. For those that thought I was laughing at the content, that absolutely, I feel like it is a very serious thing, but I couldn't not laugh at that because I felt like he did that on purpose. So just that bit, I'm inside you twat, that's so funny because it is just like the sort of thing that somebody would say to you. It's always like, come on, don't think that this is going to not be what's happening because I'm here. And I find that funny because that's the kind of thing that I would say. I'm quite blunt like that, not just to people, but to myself almost when I have a word with myself. Like the other day I felt really rubbish about something. It took me about 5 minutes to have a little conversation with myself going, what are you on about? You've come this far. How dare you, you idiot. Yeah, and so I have that little like, oh, don't self-doubt yourself. Don't be an idiot. But I got that. So, oh, sorry, we've got a bus now, so we'll let them pass because otherwise it's just going to be... We live right outside a bus stop. No, the bus stop lives right outside us. Behind the bus stop. Right, I'll play it. I'm just going to rewind it a little bit. Here.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before.
She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Okay.
It's like it's going crazy now.
Yeah. Well, it you know, because it's an internal battle, I guess there's going to be crossover.
Yeah.
You know, there is going to be that. Which one, is it going to be win or lose? Or is there just going to be a complete mash, a fusion of both? And that's where I feel like we're heading. I've got really itchy legs, sorry. Apologies, by the way. Our kids are, you know, it's summer holidays and we wanted to film this. So there may be interruptions. Oh, and there's a dog paw just there, just hanging out there, which you guys can't see, but it's funny.
Hi Ren, I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before.
Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
There is another bit, but I just wanted to stop it there.
Okay.
What were your thoughts?
Like, I kind of get it. Like, I kind of get the story behind it.
I feel like you're in that position now where you've kind of gone, I'm going to defeat you. I'm not just defeat you, I'm going to live with it and learn to live with it and make myself like. This feels a lot like the story that you're living now, where you've gone, okay, fine, right? I've got this now, but I will.
It's a form of grieving, so it kind of comes with denial and acceptance, and then kind of like holding up a big like, fuck you. So, but it's, I don't know, it's also like his music is incredible as well. I do like him. I like his songs, and that's like when you watch one, like you want to watch more.
Yeah,
you want to listen to more of his music, and the fact that it's so relatable too, and you just get it.
Do you know what's funny? But you did it subconsciously. But I think I don't think you noticed you did it when he stood up. You sat up.
Right. Okay.
You like responded.
Okay.
I noticed it. Like you kind of leant forward. You were drawn into what he was doing.
I am. I feel drawn into his music.
Very much so. Okay, so that's kind of the end of the song, but this isn't the end of the actual. There's a bit of spoken word here, which is, I think, maybe the most important bit of the video.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
What did you think?
Oh, I just told you what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know. I find it really difficult to kind of put into words. Like it's hit a kind of heartstring a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
I know so many people who have maybe been through this, and I think the reason people were quite mad at me was because they emotionally connected to this song. And I think I like, in other ways I've emotionally connected it, because I think everybody's felt that pull of the kind of light and dark. There've been times in your life, regardless of whether that's pain or not, physically or mentally, it's not just the physical pain, it's the mental pain as well. And even if and I would say more people than not have had some sort of trauma in their life. Absolutely. Whatever that might be. Yeah. And everybody's trauma is different, and everybody's trauma response is different, but they've all had that feeling where they have felt like maybe less in control, that something's been taken away from them, whether that be physical health, maybe that's loss in a general way, and there's not a lot that you can do about that. And I guess it is a grief, but like he said, like he was trying to fight against it, he went through that process, but then you come to that acceptance stage, and that's when you almost turn things around, because you have to accept the state that the day, like you just have to take it day by day. And I think that's the thing. I think the message that I'm getting, and I still see it from Ren, is that each day is different, and especially for you that have chronic illnesses, tomorrow is not promised. You might have a day where it is, a good day today, and a tomorrow might be a terrible day.
And I feel like even though I have accepted my illness, I still live in fear.
Yeah.
Every single day, knowing like I don't know what the next day is going to be like, or the next hour, or the next couple of minutes, and it can strike just like that.
I know that. That's why
and then it's you're struggling with like the mental battle of that.
Yeah.
And you try
and that's where the health anxieties come from for you, because before all of this kicked off, you didn't have it, because not only were you gaslit, but you also, it was unexplained, and your life changed like that. So no wonder it puts fear, and fear is a horrible thing.
And it also
living
puts
in
fear into kind of like dying, like if you're going to be here, and especially when you've got like a family and you've got children, knowing that you need to be here for them, and you have no control about what's going to happen.
But we don't. We live opposite a bus stop, Emma. We could walk out to our car.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think that's where my mind goes. But then I've never had that taken away from me.
Yeah.
I've never had that, so I can't relate in that way.
Like it's scary, but I try and not live in fear, and it tries to mentally take over me. And I try and push it back, because I don't want to live my life in fear, not knowing kind of what's going to happen. Like you said, you can walk out into the street and you get hit by a bus, or you can go into the car and you have a car crash. Yeah. I don't want to think like that, even though I try and appreciate everything that happens and try and live every day as it's kind of like your last one. I try and avoid thinking like that.
Yeah,
then it will take over me like, mentally.
Yeah, and I think the best thing is to I've woken up this morning, I'm like, I'm okay. Yeah. So let's just see what the next hour is. Okay, I'm okay. So just you just have to take it step by step, don't you? I have to
just take every day as it comes and try and not make too much kind of like advanced plans. But also if I have made something in advance, or I try not be so hard on myself if I can't fulfill that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that we've made it a very safe kind of space for you to be able to be like, I can't do this today.
Absolutely.
And or I need some extra help today.
Like, it's amazing that I have that support from like you and like my family, but then there's some people that wouldn't take it so well, and they do get annoyed because you can't do this because you're in too much pain, or you can't commit to certain things, and there's people that don't understand that, and that's frustrating in itself.
Yeah, that support network is so incredibly vital. Yeah, and I think that's where Ren has also had that, and there are people that don't.
Yeah.
They don't have that support network. And that's what I think a lot of people have found in Ren and the renegades and the people in the comments. Like, there is genuine, the comments are below. This is 58 million views, Emma, on this video, which goes to show 58 million views. That's almost the amount of people that live in this country have watched this. And I know that's worldwide, but that's still a huge amount of people have watched this video. Unsurprisingly, there's so many comments, and the comments are the things that I like to go to really understand things that little bit more once I've done a reaction, because I think it's really interesting what people say. You've got people that are telling the story that have obviously been around for a long time, but you've also got people who have just come upon the song, watched it without reacting like we are, but obviously then going on to tell their story. And they've been so, if you read them, it really pulls at your heartstrings, because they're really being candid and open, but there's other people supporting them in that, saying, I know how you feel. And for him to bring that community together, not just music is powerful, as we know, like it is an incredible thing, but for that community, and they're so solid, they're really solid. I mean, some of them are a renegade till they die, to the point where, like, you say one thing wrong, they'll pull you up on it. But that passion for it is incredible. So I hope you've enjoyed our reaction together. I know we delve into some like personal things. And I hope that, because a load of people do share their personal journeys on my videos as well, and our videos. And I think that is really important. We read everything. We are here as well. And, the comments, whatever you write is obviously really welcome. So we will see you tomorrow with our next video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. And subscribe if you haven't already. If this video has helped you to subscribe, then subscribe. All right, see you next time. Bye.